Grace. Hey, Miles. It's Miss Pam. Hope you're doing well today. And today I would like for you guys to get out your math calendars, the ones with your numbers on them. We are going to do some review with identifying and counting and ordering our numbers. And after we do that, we're going to learn some new numbers. So I'm going to give you just a minute to get your calendars out. Hopefully your numbers are already on your calendar, 1 through 35. And if you don't have your numbers on your calendar, as long as they're in order so that you can count with Miss Pam, that would be great. So what we're going to do is, even though you see Miss Pam's calendar on your screen, I want you to put your eyes on your calendar because mine is a little bit different, so I don't want that to confuse you. You can hear me count, but I want your eyes on your calendar. So let's get our counting finger out and let's point to number 1. And together, we are going to count in order. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now remember, last time we met, Miss Pam introduced numbers 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Now, before I introduce your new numbers, we're going to be really good detectives and we are going to identify numbers on our calendar in no specific order, and then we're going to lay those numbers over to the side of your workspace. So when Miss Pam says a number, I'm going to give you just a little bit of time to point to that number, but don't take it off until you check to make sure it's the correct one. And you can check that by looking up at the screen after you think you have found your number. All right, so here we go. Let's start with identifying the number 10. Can you find the number 10? If you're pointing to this number, you are correct. So let's take off that number 10 and put it to the side. Okay, let's see if you can find the number 8. Can you find the number 8? If you're pointing to this number, that is correct. Go ahead and take that one off. And Grace and Miles, if you hear that noise in the background, it's because they're mowing my lawn and it is so loud. So I hope it's not too disruptive. All right, let's see if we can find the number 12. 12. If you're pointing to this number, you're giving yourself a thumbs up. So go ahead and take off the number 12. Now let's review a strategy. Remember, if you can't find that number, you can always go back to the beginning and count starting with the number 1. And when you come upon the number that Miss Pam says, then that's a great way to make sure you have the correct one. All right, let's see if we can find number 15. 15. If you're pointing to this number, you're right. Let's take this one off. Okay, let's see about identifying number 18. 18. If you pointed to this one, you're correct. Go ahead and take that one off. I bet you guys are doing an awesome job. Now let's see if we can find number 21. 21. Did you point to this one? 21. Awesome. Go ahead and take that one off. Remember, numbers that are in their 20s begin with a 2. 21. What about 24? Do you see 24? Here we go. Go ahead and pull that off. Okay, let's see if we can find, this is going to be a new number from last week, 32. Can you find 32? Remember, numbers in their 30s begin with a 3. Are you pointing to this number? If so, go ahead and take that one off. Let's do a couple more. See if you can identify the number 27. 27. If you found it and it looks like this, thumbs up. All right, let's do one more. Let's see if you can identify number 30. Number 30. Did you point to this number? Good job. And our last number that we're going to look for is 35. 35. There you go. It was our last one that we learned last week. All right. So Grace and Miles, here's what I want you to do. The numbers that you took off, I ask that you put to the side of your calendar over here on your workspace. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask you to look, or I'm going to say a number, and then I want you to find it, and we're going to put it back in the missing box. Are you ready? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to count from the beginning, and your calendar should look like mine. It should have the numbers that are missing. So we're going to count starting with 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, comes after 7? That's right, number 8. Can you go over to your space and find the number 8? I see it. Here's Miss Pam's number 8. So I'm going to put that number right back where it belongs. All right, counting finger ready. Go to your calendar. Remember, your eyes are on your calendar. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What number should that be? If you said 10, you got it. So we're going to find the number 10 and we're going to put that back in its spot right there. Okay, let's see what's next. Put your finger on number 1 on your calendar and your eyes on yours. Let's count together. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What comes after 11? That's right, the number 12. Now, look over in your space where you took your numbers off. Can you find and identify the number 12? I found it. Did you choose this number? Good job. Go ahead and put that on your calendar. All right, so instead of starting with number 1, we're actually going to start with number 10. Okay, we're going to practice counting on. So I want you to put your finger on the number 10. Make sure that you're on the number 10. All right, here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What's next? That's right, it's number 15. And if you found number 15 and it looks like this, you can go right ahead and put that back on. All right, so let's put our finger back on number 10. Make sure you guys have your finger on number 10. Here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Can you find 18 on the side or wherever you put your numbers? I see it. Did you choose this number? If you did, go ahead and put that on. All right, so Grace and Miles, we're going to start back with number 1, and we're going to count all the way to the next empty spot. So your eyes are on your calendar, your fingers on number 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Can you find 21 in your workspace? If you chose this number, 21, you're correct. So go ahead and put that on your calendar. And this time, we're going to start counting from number 20. Okay, so put your finger on number 20. Okay, are you ready to count on? Here we go. 20, 21, 22, 23. What's the next one? What do you think it is, Miles? You're right. If you said 24, that's great. So let's put 24 on our calendar. All right, fingers back on 20. We're counting on. Here we go. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Grace, what comes next? Did you say 27? Good job. See if you can find 27 over here. Remember, numbers in their 20s begin with a 2. And I just found it. Woohoo! So let's put 27 down. All right, we have 3 more numbers to fill. So let's start back up with number 1, and we're going to count all the way until we find an empty box. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Say it with me. 30. 30. Can you find number 30? If you picked this number, you're correct. Let's put number 30 on. All right, Grace and Miles, we're going to count on from 30. So put your finger on 30 on your calendar, eyes on your calendar, and let's count and see what number needs to be put in. 30, 31, 32. Which number says 32? I found mine. Did you find yours? Let's put 32 on our calendar. And we have one number left. What is it? That's right, it's 35. So we're going to put 35 in our last square. So we have filled our calendar back up with numbers 1 through 35. Now, what I want you to do is, you should have a baggie from your new packet, and there should be some new numbers in it. There should be 5 new numbers. So I would like for you to get those numbers out and put to the side of your calendar. Miss Pam is going to introduce 5 new numbers. Now, we are going to just continue counting on, starting with the number 30, okay? So, I'm sure by now you all are understanding the pattern of counting. That second number that you see just keeps ordering over and over and over again. So we're in the 30s, so all of our numbers are going to start with the 3. So put your finger on the number 30 on your calendar, and let's count and see what number we are going to add. Here we go. 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 30. What comes after 5? You can look at your computer screen. What comes after 5? 6. So we're looking for 36. Did you find 36? It should be a 3 and a 6. Go ahead and put that in your next square. Remember, we're always moving from left to right. All right, Grace and Miles, let's go back to 30. Fingers on number 30 on your calendar. And let's keep counting. Are you ready? Here we go. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So the new number you're going to add is a 3 and a 7. And when they're put together, we call it 37. So that's going to be your next number. All right, let's keep going. What do you think is going to come after 37? What do you think in your brain? Point to the number 7 on your calendar. What comes after 7? That's right, 8. So you just got to think. 37. What comes after 7? 8. That's right, so it should be 38. This is what 38 looks like, a 3 and an 8. So let's put 38 on our calendar. So let's use that same strategy again. We know that the number is going to begin with a 3, so we're just got to think what comes after an 8. What comes after 8? Number 9, that's right. So we're looking for the number 39. Can you find it? I found mine. So let's put 39 on our calendar. All right, boys and girls, so here's what I want you to do. We are going to count all the way, starting from number 1 to the very end of our calendar, which is 39. So one more time, I want your eyes on your calendar and your finger on the number 1. And let's count together. Here we go, loud and proud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Here we go. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and we have a new number. Now, do we ever say 2010 or 3010? No, there's only one 10, and that's up here. Did you know the next number that comes after 39, do you know what we call that number? 40. It's a 4 and a 0. Can you say 40? Good job. Get your new number out, Miles and Grace, and you have done it. You have learned all your numbers 1 through 40. You need to give your brain a big kiss and a big pat on the back. Did you know when school started that you guys were only counting through 10? That's right, you have learned all of these numbers this year, and Miss Pam is so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. So take your arms, and I want you to give yourself a big, big squeeze, and know that that's from Miss Pam. I'm proud of you guys. You all have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.